If you thought Dolly was finished dreaming big, think again. We just got official word on Dollywood's 2026 season, and they aren't kidding when they call it game-changing.
We're going to be talking about the biggest investment the park has ever made, a run through the mountains, and a Halloween party event.
Yeah, I think it glows in the dark. That's right. We've got a Dollywood video coming, and it's been a minute. So,
come with us.
Hey guys, welcome back to BA Adventures.
Hi.
If you guys are new here, my name is Brady, and this is
Ashley.
And we are a theme park traveling couple that likes to call our home park Silver Dollar City. And we like to dabble in other theme parks as well, like Six Flags, Worlds of Fun, Dollywood, SeaWorld, Disney World, and a whole bunch of others. So I don't really have time to list all of them out, and we've got a lot of plans this year. But so does Dollywood. Now, if we're talking about this, we're actually super excited, and we are actually trying to make plans. We have not been in several years to Dollywood, and yes, shame us now. That is fine. How dare us? We are so sorry.
We know BAD Adventures.
we know.
We know.
Yes.
We're sorry. We are trying to make plans.
We are trying. And Adam's Adventures, we're going to try to get there, as well as Johnny Amusement and Theme Park Vision. You guys are such great friends to us on Facebook and everything, and we
give them a follow.
Yes, give all of them a follow on YouTube and Facebook as well. They are awesome Dollywood content creators. They are so good. So anyway, let's talk about the biggest thing coming to Dollywood.
I'm so excited about this.
Yes, and they're getting a new ride. So
state of the art.
Yep.
One of its kind.
Yeah, actually one of a kind.
$50 million. $50
million price tag. This is called the NightFlight Expedition. It is a combination boat ride roller coaster. And you can actively change what scene is occurring on this ride.
Can you really? So it makes it so many.
So you can't yourself.
Oh, okay.
You can't yourself, but they can. They can press a button and go, boom, here, this is the ride experience you're getting. So it is not going to be the same every time you ride it.
I love that. I love when a ride can change a little bit. Music or whatever it is. Yeah. So anything whatever it is very, it makes it... Anything that makes it different and more rideable just makes it more enjoyable to me.
Yeah, it's the world's first attraction to merge 4 unique experiences into one 5.5 minute ride.
That's so... I know it doesn't seem long, but for a theme park ride or attraction, that is a long time.
So, it is a nighttime flight over the Smokies, a whitewater rafting excursion with over 500,000 gallons of rushing water, a mountain ridge roller coaster, and a shimmering boat navigation through a bioluminescent lake.
That sounds really fun, actually. Like, it's kind of like a coaster and a water ride combined in one, right?
I believe so. Yes. It's an indoor family hybrid that opens in spring of 2026. How we wish we could be there for that opening so much.
So jealous of you all that are able to. Cannot wait to see some of the stuff for it. And it's all going in Wild Grove.
In Wildwood Grove, yes.
And that's like one of the most popular areas right now. Big Bear Mountain is over there. I love that area. It's themed so beautiful.
It is. It is actually really pretty up through there. As well as they have the Dragonflyer, which is one of our favorite coasters there.
Yeah.
It's so short, but it's so quick and like
smooth.
Yes, that's what we really like about it. And there's not really any inversions on it either, so it's a solid like family coaster.
Good for kids. Yeah,
like an introduction thrill. So, all right. Anyway, that is super exciting for that area for Dollywood, and I'm really, really looking forward to getting there and riding that. So, all right. Let's jump into the next thing, which Ashley's kind of excited for.
I am excited for it. So if you know about Disney and Disney World, they do runners weekends. So you're running marathons, half. Yes. Dollywood's bringing that to the park. How fun. I myself am training right now for a run. I'm not going to say how long because I'm not sure how I'll make it. But you're going to be able to, on April 25th and 26th, they're going to have the very first run weekend for Dollywood. And you can run a half marathon, 10K, 5K, or even a kid's 1 mile fun run, which is super exciting. We love that Dollywood is promoting fitness and that you're going to be able to run in that park. And I just wonder what special events are going to be included. So basically, you're going to be able to do this during the Flower and Food Festival. So you're going to be able to see all those spring decor flowers that they put up. It's going to be awesome. It's
going to be a pretty run.
Yeah.
I felt like running. All right. Also, 2026 marks America's 250th birthday.
Woo!
And of course, Dollywood is celebrating from March through August with massive patriotic decor and a special Sweet Summer Nights drone show. And as you guys know, Dollywood has done a drone show for quite a while, and it's actually really neat. We got to see it one night, and it was really, really awesome. So, for you foodies, Rivertown is transforming into Applejack's Market for all things Apple, while the village becomes Tasseltop Junction and a haven for grilled corn lovers. It's the ultimate harvest celebration on that one. I don't know how.
It's more American than apples and corn.
So, all right. So, the After Hours Evolution, something that Dollywood is bringing to I don't know.
I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know.
I don't either, because this is like a Disney-esque style thing.
So what's going on is it's going to be Harvey's Boo Bash, which is going to be on October 16th, 23rd, and 30th. And the park is hosting its first ever separately ticketed night event. So this is going to be including all the Halloween festivities for kids and families. But my part where I'm apprehensive is I just don't know how I feel about it being a separate ticketed event. We are used to Dollywood and Silver Dollar City including everything in your ticket price. So I kind of cringe just a teeny bit because I love the offerings that they give you for free and with your ticket included.
I agree with that. However, a little bit more about this party. It is hosted by the lovable pumpkin character Harvey, and it starts at 9 p.m. after the regular Harvest Festival closes. You get exclusive access to rides, candy stations, and event-only food that you can't get during the day. It's the late-night spooky fun we've been waiting for. I kind of agree with that. Now, I also kind of see how there is a separately ticketed event to this. If you actually get to have all those access to those rides and stuff exclusively, plus exclusive food, I kind of get it.
But it's like you're trick-or-treating through the park as well.
The price tag is really going to let me know on that one. And we haven't really seen what that price tag is. So if you know what it is, comment below and let us know what that's going to be.
Maybe we can make it out there during the time. We just don't know yet.
I don't know. So, Anyway, let's move on to Splash Country.
Neon lights.
Neon nights.
Oh, sorry. Lights nights.
Okay. So don't forget the water. Splash Country is turning 26 and celebrating with neon nights. On select summer nights, the water park stays open late with a live DJ and high energy glow vibes. It's basically a neon pool party in the middle of the mountains. So this seems kind of neat.
We've actually never been to Splash Country. We're not super big water park people. However, this is interesting to me.
Yeah, this might be something that
might be like a fun, like family friendly vibe. You know,
they want to check that out.
Yeah.
So, anyway, and so that being said, that is basically it. Minus, we did not talk about the festivals here because we don't hit up every single festival there. However, if you have watched our Silver Dollar City videos, you will know that they do the exact same thing. They have a tasting passport as well with all of the food items that are specific to those festivals. And it works the same way as Silver Dollar City.
And the festivals are almost very similar.
They are.
They may be called something a little bit different, tweaked, but they are similar.
They are very similar. And They are not something that you want to miss,
Mm-mm.
especially if Dollywood is your home theme park and you can go more often. We did not include those because of that reason, and that we are not going to attend those very often. Maybe the next time we will. But anyway, so from that $50 million NightFlight Expedition to the first ever Harvey Boo Bash, 2026 is officially the year to hit up Dollywood.
They're doing some big things, and you don't want to miss out on that.
Yep.
We really don't want to miss out on that.
No, we don't. And we're really trying to find time in our schedule to go. So the park opens March 13th, and the 2026 season passes are on sale now.
Get it if you're there.
Yep.
So
if
jelly.
you buy your 2026 season pass now, you might be able to get into this year's Smoky Mountain Christmas.
Yeah. You don't want to miss out on that. We have been there during Christmas time, and it's amazing.
Yep. So anyway, which part of the game-changing season are you hitting first?
What are you most excited about?
Absolutely. So let us know in the comments below, and hopefully we might see you at the park. So anyway, if you want to keep up with any more of our theme park news videos or any more Dollywood tips or tricks, we do have a tips and tricks video up here that is rather old, and we may have to improve that and update that when we go again. But so far, those things still hold true. Some of them do not. So anyway, that being said, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that
bell notification button,
that you guys don't miss out on any more of our theme park news, adventures, videos, or anything that might help you out on your next visit to a theme park. And with that,
bring on the next adventure.
Bye, guys.
Bye.